Giants win. Nice. Late to the show. Insubordination. Isn't that what that's called, Dave?
I didn't send him the link until just now.
So you were insubordinate.
Hey, I've had it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NorCal Sports Network. Starting off already after a big win, 7-1. Eric going off. I can only take so much right now. No. Big win tonight. Giants looking good, playing better ball. Yaz, 2 big hits. Nice base hit up the center of the diamond, hit well, and then a home run to the opposite field. Tell you what, you get Yaz going, Haniger a triple. I said the other night, get these guys healthy, and if they play well, this is a team that could do it. Could get in the playoffs and could do damage. I'm not.
The only negative I have to say is, let's do this against a.
All right.
No, I you know what? I'm kind of questioning the setback that Yaz had.
Yeah.
Just because, he looks he's playing really well, and I mean, based on the Giants' track record, they bring back these guys before they're fully recovered. I'm wondering if they really took some time with Yaz's. I don't know why they would say he had a setback. I mean, this is all just speculation, but he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good.
Oh, like I said, all I'm saying is let's see him go. I mean, these are the San Diego Padres right now, and they're pretty much. Dan, what do you think? You put a fork in them because they look pretty bad out there. Huh?
I rescind my statement from last night that the Padres are going to take 3 out of 4.
Yeah, they're playing. They're messed up. They don't even.
It's pretty bad.
Hey, Dodgers right now, 2 outs, 2 on, first and second, trailing 8-7 to the Atlanta Braves.
They're
the
mashing
bottom of
home
the
runs
8th,
all over the place.
and see what happens here. Yeah, we got the game right there. There it is. But I'm going to just set it right there in front so I can watch and see what's happening live. Of course, streaming, there's 30 seconds.
And I will find out before you.
And don't say anything.
I will not say a word. You can have at it.
All right. So we got 0-2. Okay. 0-2. Atlanta. Pierce Johnson on the mound for the Braves. So anyway, Giants, maybe there was something to do with maybe they pulled Yaz. I don't know. Maybe they play some games like what you're saying, and maybe I would think if he had a week, had a little bit of a setback, and then they just waited another week, I would think he struck out. So we go to the 9th, 8-7, Atlanta.
Good game down there, or up there,
game.
or wherever you want to talk.
Great game. So Betts has a couple homers. Muncy has a homer. Jeez.
Some other guy, someone with a B. What's his name? Someone on the Dodgers.
Another one. Okay. Anyway, the
Michael Bush. That's who it was.
Oh, Michael Bush. The Giants really look good the last 3 out of the last 4, or they won 4 out of the last 5 now. Yeah, I mean, they're getting healthy at the right time. I mean, teams can do that. You can get in. The thing I have a problem with, and I heard somebody talking about this today. Who was it? Was it Michael Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser talking about how the regular season has really been so watered down because so many teams get into the playoffs now, and that any wild card team can get hot and win the World Series. That's what I
didn't like about the extended playoffs.
Yeah, I don't like you're better off just having 4 teams, 5 maybe, but they're trying to keep. everybody in, and this is a bad year. This is a watered down version of teams fighting for the last wild card.
Exactly. I mean, in the past, how many teams, were getting in with this type of record?
I mean, to me, if you're going to play 162 games, you should really credit. And I know they've tried to do that by giving the team with the better record, giving them all the home games in the first round.
Is that how they do it? It's just for the first wild card, it's three at home.
Yeah. And then it goes to the best of 5 in the division series with, 3 games for the higher seed and 2 at home for the lower.
Oh, it's just 3-2. Didn't it used to be 2-2-1? Or was that
in the
no? For what? For baseball? Not for baseball.
Yeah.
In the baseball, it's
that might have been the championship. It used to be 2-2-1-1-1, didn't it?
No. Was it?
Sure?
I thought it was always 3-2-3.
I think it is 2-2-1 now. It's not 3. It's not 2-3, is it?
What are we talking about here? Are we talking about CS and World Series or DS?
We were talking about third grade dodgeball. Where are you going, Eric?
Getting a little spicy.
Yeah, spicy. So now I don't know I think it's 2-2-1, the playoff game format. Giants need that top seed and push Cubs out, Robert Duville says. They're going to have a tough time catching Philadelphia. They're 5 behind, maybe 4.5 now that they won tonight. Phillies could go into
their next series is against the Cubs, right?
The Giants after this.
I mean, isn't it starting tomorrow for Phillies and Cubs? Isn't it Phillies and Cubs starting tomorrow?
I thought it was Cincinnati and the Cubs.
Maybe it's Cincinnati and Cubs.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Cincinnati and Cubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cincinnati.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, who's Philly got?
Philly has Milwaukee.
Ooh, okay. That'll be another good one.
Giants just, if the Giants can just play ball, they need to go in and take advantage of San Diego being in the pits. And San
who's
Diego
pitching tomorrow? Any updates on who the Giants? It was TBA last I saw.
It should be Beck, right? Like that's what they've been doing.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I like the fact that they let Junis go 6 or Manaea went almost 90 pitches tonight.
Yeah, he went deep.
They're stretching him. He was wild though.
That's his issue. That is his issue, and he didn't allow any runs though.
I guess that one run that scored.
That one, yeah.
But he was wild. But the Giants, Haniger gets well. He looks like I'm telling you this. I'm telling you. Let me tell you what I thought about Haniger. Him coming back, I figured it's going to take about 3 weeks, and you know what? By the end of the month, he's going to be in April in his season, and everybody else is going to be, October. He's going to be fresh. If he stays healthy, I'll say this: if Mitch Haniger stays healthy and they make the playoffs, he could be the worth the money. He could become the guy that is the catalyst. He could be the Nick Castellanos.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Boy. All right. All right. We're going to bring Nancy back in, okay? We got Nancy.
Come on. What am I saying that isn't true?
You're no longer Eric. You're Nancy.
How did he do that first month of the season?
You are negative.
How did he do the first month of the season? How did he do in April?
Negative Nancy.
How did he do in April? That's right. He didn't play. Right?
Yeah. How are you doing?
No, I see what you're saying, though. We'll see.
Are you doing?
We'll see. I'll believe it, though. I'll believe it when I see it.
All right.
We've been fooled by this team way too many times this year. I'm not going to fall for it again. Right? Fool me once.
3-game winning streak right now.
Or shame on you.
I'm Robert Rothberg tonight.
Oh, come on.
No. I am Robert Rothberg. I got the white hat on. I got the.
Okay, time for a new thumbnail.
Yep, here he is. There's his new name. That's Eric's new name on the show. In fact, that could be your fantasy football team, the Nancy Zaides.
No, I already got it.
You are the Nancy Zaides.
Nope, the Farhan Leghorns.
Yep, I'm platooning your butt, and you're out. All right, it's Bora. I'm going to play with Bora tonight. He's going with the hot hand. I'm playing the hot hand.
Uh-oh.
Playing the hot hand. Now let's bring Nancy back in.
I like what Schrock says. See, look at that. Eric is keeping it real. Dan is emotional damage.
Ooh. Emotional. Here we go. Do up, Mookie Betts. Leading off the bottom of the ninth. 8-7. Can he hit his third?
Oh, man.
Hey, I'm not saying anything about that. I know. The Giants, they're up and down. They could lose.
Yeah, it's just, we'll see.
They could win tomorrow lose the final 5 games on the trip.
Exactly. That's just the way.
I could see them doing that. But
I could see it now. We split or we won the series against San Diego. You go into Cubs and you get smashed, and then it's right back down to the.
Yeah.
Will today. This is something they haven't done in a long time. They really took care of business. And San Diego, they're not a good team, but
real quick though, Bora,
they pounced on them.
Hold on, but how many of the 7 runs were earned?
That doesn't matter though, because
I'm just saying they took advantage of it.
They kept on going though. They took advantage of the errors.
I agree.
Yes.
That's the key. That's where I'm going. It's not like they were out there just, looking like the Los Angeles Dodgers, but they were taking advantage of mistakes that were happening out in the field. Yeah.
Can you say a full sentence without having something be detrimental or negative? Try
detrimental?
Just try it once.
This is the real world, man. This isn't sunshine and rainbows. This is the real world. Sometimes we have to accept what is happening out there in reality.
I get you. Let me just help you. Just say that we rip on the Giants enough that
I'm not even ripping them.
We rip on them, but you said they can't score, they can never score, they can't get runs in, run score, and then they do it tonight. They actually come through, and you say, but how many were earned?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Am I right? Did they got help with the errors? They got help from the errors.
But they kept hitting.
They did, yes, and that's good. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
What are you telling me?
I just want to see more.
What do you want to see, like a 9-run inning?
No.
They got 6 runs.
I want to see them just go on a tear for like a week, if not more. Just to see that, you got it in you. Not where you go out one day, you put up maybe 8 runs on, somebody. And then,
I'm giving you a hard time, but they have won 4 or 5, and they played the 4 games they've won have been played pretty well.
Yeah.
And it's been clean baseball. Clean
baseball. Exactly. Good word. Little sloppy a little bit tonight behind the plate. A couple. Betts is just flied out to the edge. The end of the grass right before the warning track in right field.
And guess who comes up after him? Freeman. And then after him, Smith. After him, Muncy.
Do you guys think the Meckler bunt was called, or was that on him?
I think it looked like it was him.
Because
the way he bunted it.
These past couple games where they've really I'm not going to say got it together, but these past couple games where they've really played better, they've been bunting a little more. I've noticed that.
Yeah, I would like to see them bunt and play. Like the other day, they were up 3-0. Got a runner on first to lead off, or I think it was first and second. Can't remember what it was, but I wanted to see him actually go move him over for an extra run, just because the way the batting order, who was batting and stuff. I can't remember who it was, but I'd like to see. I see a lot of managers actually bunt for one run. Even in the extra innings, I have seen the visiting team bunt over just to get that one run, so that you got the run. You get the run, and then you put the pressure on the home team.
Yeah, if you got the other team and they see how well or how bad that the Giants have been, trying to score runs, getting one run is huge for the opposing team. Now
Freeman just walked.
Yep.
Freddie Freeman walked. Now we got Will Smith. Watch him crash one out. Hey, if the Dodgers win 3 of 4 in this series, they'll pull to within 2 of the Braves. They're 4 behind. Obviously, a sweep puts them even. Braves just really need to try to win 2 to keep that 4-game cushion, because what they're playing for is home field advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
This could be an NLCS matchup, right?
If they get through, but something generally happens that prevents it.
Yeah, doesn't it though?
It just does. I mean, it would be really great to see the Giants get into the they get that 6th spot and go to Milwaukee or Chicago, whichever team wins the Central, and beat them, and then they face the Dodgers. And that would be
another DS matchup.
If they get the 5 seed, who do they play?
Oh,
Milwaukee?
What's going on here?
No, Philly.
That's
at
rough.
Philly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, they want the 6th seed.
Yeah, you prefer the 6, because if you get. Wait a minute. I did. Yeah, 6 winner of 3-6 plays. Base hit.
Yep.
For
Muncie's
Smith.
up.
Double.
Oh boy.
These Dodgers, man, they
don't give up, man. I'm telling you, that lineup is just no joke.
Man, they just keep coming and coming at you. But they'll choke in the playoffs. You watch.
Yeah, they probably. It happens. Yeah, that's kind of their MO. They'll get in, but then
Pavs is saying 12 and 15 August was a good thing. He's pulling a Rothberg and NBC, annoying. 12 and 15. He might be saying 12 and 15 is a good finish compared to where they were at, because they did win 4 of their last 5. They were 8 and 14.
Yeah.
And they finished 12 and 15. So I tend to agree a little bit with him there. If whatever the word was.
I don't know about if he said it's a good thing. I don't know about that.
It's a good thing if you understand the context. It's a good thing they finished 12 and 15 and not 9 and
Right. I see what you're saying with that.
18. Or,
I mean, we said it. All they needed to do was stick around 500, play around 500 ball, and they'd be in it. They played around 500 ball. They're in it, and I'm not going to say anything yet, but they are playing better.
Yeah, if the team gets in the playoffs and does well, we'll have to give kudos to them and say we were wrong, but along with just about everybody else, that's nobody's been out there promoting them except a few. I mean, most of the writers and deep drive way back. It is caught. Oh, damn. Man, the crowd. I reacted to the crowd. They all jumped up.
Don't trust the LA crowd.
Yeah, they're stupid beach ballers.
Here comes Kike.
You know what? Their all hands went up as they look at it. Might have been just the wave.
Yeah, it might have been.
Here,
what happened to
I'll show it to you. Here it is. Look at the crowd. Oh,
it's hard to see, but
yeah, you can't see. It wasn't that deep. No. But watch the crowd when they show the replay right behind the plate. That's what I reacted to, because I thought, oh my goodness, he got it all. Because when he swings it looks like he got it all. Boom. And then watch the crowd. See the crowd? I thought, dang. I mean, it looked like he hit it pretty good. but it was more of a wounded quail. So it's down to Kike.
Yep, right. I'm watching.
The guy that you're not watching.
Yep, I already finished watching.
You know who had good at bats again tonight? 3, 2, 1. Casey Schmidt.
Yeah.
He had good at bats. His first at bat when he.
How are you so ahead of me? Oh, I didn't go live. That's why. Oh, the game's over. Braves win.
His first at bat, it was 3-2. Second at bat, that sacrifice fly. Third at bat, got robbed of the horrible strike 3 call. Fourth at bat, I think he worked the count. He's looking. If you just, the results aren't completely there, but if you just look at his at bats, and he looks so much more comfortable. He's taking pitches. He's getting down 0-2, which isn't great to see, but he's working the count back up to 2-2 and 3-2, which is what, I mean, you like to see that.
You know, I think if they were make the playoffs today and the rosters were announced and Crawford was ready to go, I think they put Schmidt up over DeYoung for sure. I don't think it's a question.
I
don't think it's a question.
No.
No, I mean, Casey Schmidt, he was responsible with his arm for 2 of those double plays tonight. It's too bad that, I mean, the way he catches that ball and fires it to first, I mean, he got the end of the game. He got Soto, all because of his arm. So I would say that their playoff roster, it's going to be interesting because they got Brebbia coming back soon. They've got
Stripling coming back soon.
Crawford coming back soon.
Pollock.
There's 4 guys, and they've got 2 spots.
Exactly. What's going to happen?
Well, I think Meckler goes down. And I think if you brought all those guys up.
Schmidt back down?
No, I think DeYoung gets DFA'd.
Think DeYoung gets DFA'd?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, DeYoung just plays short. Schmidt plays short, second, and third. That's good versatility. And, I mean, I think Schmidt's a better batter, too. He has more upside.
I wonder if Young, if he's DFA'd in September, clears waivers, accepts an assignment with the Giants, if he could be brought back onto the 40 if he's a non-roster since he was on the roster on September 1. Because you have to be on the roster, 40-man roster as of September 1. So I wonder I wonder how that works.
What's up, Val?
Because you got to only wonder if they bring back Crawford and Crawford goes down. I guess they would probably just go with maybe they'd bring Luciano back up at that point, and just say who's better, at least you got Luciano. We'll see. I mean, playoff odds, I bet you they're over 60 again.
They might be. Yep.
I'm going to pull it up right now.
Because no other damn teams played today. It was like, 4 games today. That was it.
I'll bet you their playoff odds are 60.8. That's what I'm just going to guess. Let's see how close I am.
Hey, Dan, Eric L. is saying Austin Slater gave Casey Schmidt a dirty look. Is there anything to that?
I didn't see that. What was that over?
Don't know. You're going to have to.
Oh, my goodness. I nailed it. Is that sharing?
Yeah, 60.8.
Oh, my goodness. What a unbelievable guess. And I'm not kidding. I didn't look. That's crazy.
Nice.
I don't know why that just
up to 60.
Out. 60.8.
And who's that? Who's that below him? That's at 40?
Arizona, 40.
Got it.
And the Cubs are probably
70. Is that 75?
62, my guess.
Wait, I can't tell. That's all messed up right now.
I think that's 75.
Ooh, Cubs
75.
Are up to 75. Phillies are probably in the high 90s. 96.7. Wow. So they're really kind of narrowing in on these three teams, but it's going to come. That could change so fast. Like Boris said the other night, can't put any faith in that. I mean, the Diamondbacks are a game and a half behind. All they got to do is stay with the Giants and then beat them head to head, and then they're
that's what I was saying. With this new schedule, you don't have the head to heads as much as you do in the past, and it makes it that much more difficult to climb over teams.
Yeah, but the D-backs are just they're a game behind the Giants.
Yeah,
in the loss
exactly.
column.
Yeah, that's
in fact, they're exactly a game behind the Giants, and they have 2 games with them.
Yep.
So
it's going to be interesting. I'm telling you. Lovello kind of called it, right? It's going to come down to that one game.
That's what he says. It'll be interesting to see if the Giants need to win at home against the Dodgers to get in.
And you know what I'm also noticing? No Madison Bumgarner, huh?
Oh, Mad Bum's not playing this year.
Yeah. You think he's taking a year, or you think he's done?
No, I don't think he's done.
Back next year?
I think he signs a contract with somebody. He probably won't want to sign a minor league deal. He'll probably want to sign a 1-year major league deal with somebody. Say, give me a major league deal. My arm's rested. I got
Texas.
Possibly. It's a 4-team Spencer Stewart for the last 2 spots. I wouldn't give up on Miami just yet.
Yeah, Miami either. Yeah.
They won tonight.
They won pretty big too.
Yeah, Miami won tonight.
Oh my God! Here we go again. I'm not going to even get into it.
Must be Rothberg.
Pull it up and all.
I ain't pulling shit up.
Robert, he's not managing anything. That's the point. That's what makes him.
It's even a quote above that. It's like
3-run homer by Chisholm. Ooh. What do we got? What's the quote? Let me pull it up here. This one.
No, the one above that one too. Yaz plays 2 games, and it's like he thinks he's freaking Ted Williams.
He's not going to carry the team. He did run into second. I was surprised that he almost beat the throw on the force out, which, I thought to myself, if he was fully 100%, he probably would have beat that
Yaz
out.
Can carry the team. Yaz is one sharp movement away from being back on the IL. Come on, man.
What do you want to give him? You want to give him one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, 3. Stop. 4. Hey. Why does it keep going?
I got on a loop.
Oh, you got it on loop. All right. You're the looper.
The looper.
All right. Thank you, Eric. Rothberg is a parrot. All right. Let's
Lord.
Poor Robert. Yeah. So yeah. What else looked good tonight besides? Jacob Junis pitched well. That's a plus.
That's a plus.
If they just go to this dang rotation at this point.
Thank you. How about we did that in the beginning of the season?
Forget the openers, unless it's really you have nothing. But you got Junis, you got Beck, you got Manaea. I don't think they're going to change Manaea. I think Wood would not surprise me. Would not surprise me if Wood
not surprise. Oh, nice.
is DFA'd in the coming days to make room for Brebbia. Who are you going to put down?
Who are you going to put down when Stripling comes back?
That's what I mean. You got
those 2. Yeah,
Stripling and Brebbia. Who are you getting rid of off the team? Just kind of use your logic and look how Alex Wood's being used.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Wood is being used as like the trash guy when there's nothing going on.
Yeah,
clean up the ninth. Just go out there. He's being used as the
custodian,
the Luis Gonzalez or the Pablo Sandoval. Hey, go out there and throw an inning for us. I just don't think they're gonna. Which kind of sucks to me, but I understand if they do it. I think it would be a weak move in the sense that They could have done it and given him a shot, but they don't want him probably going to the Dodgers, somebody or and I get it. They don't want him being picked up by Arizona. They don't want him being picked up by Cincinnati. You know what I mean? A team that could come back and haunt them. So,
oh my God. Okay. I got to go here. Robert, a short series. The Giants just got done having a bunch of short series against playoff teams. Oh my gosh, man. Come on, dude.
They didn't have Harrison, though.
Okay, you have the true, but still, look what they had. One pitcher is going to make a difference? Maybe.
Sure, in a 3-game series. I see his point. In a 3-game series, you go Webb, Cobb, Harrison.
Well, short series. I mean, what does he mean? Does he mean DS as well as a 5-game?
That's a short series.
Yeah.
3 and a 5 is very short. I don't know.
I'm tired of hearing that because you just went against these upper echelon teams. And
remember this though, Eric. When the Giants
60,000 without power there, Dan. So you better watch out. Hopefully you don't lose it.
Yeah, it could happen at any point. It's pretty windy out here tonight.
Did it already hit you, or is it getting
not yet? It's wind. It's been windy here, but there's an advisory. There's a dust storm coming, 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's pretty gruesome out there.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't want to be driving out there when one of these dust storms hits. Hope Los is home because no, it's his birthday, but man, the dust storms are awful. So I would say that in a 3-game series, what I was going to go at is you got to remember when the Giants were relatively healthy, they were winning series against the better teams.
Yeah, they did. They were
beating the Dodgers. They were beating the Phillies. They beat the Phillies 3. They swept them in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. They beat Boston 2 out of 3. They beat who else did they beat? Who's some teams? I mean, that were winning records. The Twins, didn't they beat the Twins 2 of 3?
I can't remember.
I got their schedule right here. We'll just take a look and see what they were doing in July because that was their big month.
Were the Pirates over 500 when they beat them?
Not the first time or the second time. No. Okay,
yeah, so
they beat the Dodgers 2 of 3 in April. They beat.
That's interesting.
Teams. They beat the Astros in Houston 2 of 3. They beat Milwaukee 2 of 3. They beat the Phillies. They swept them 3 of 3. They beat Miami 2 of 3. They beat Minnesota 2 of 3. They beat Milwaukee 3 of 4 in Milwaukee. That's all in May.
That's early in the season too.
But still, they all count.
Yeah, I know. I get it. What's up, Mark? Haven't seen you in a while.
They beat let's see. They beat Arizona 3 of 4.
They beat the Dodgers.
Yeah, they beat the Dodgers in June. They swept them in June. Then they went and won 3 of San Diego at the time when they weren't. Yeah, but I'm just saying overall, they've had some down moments in this season, and they played terrible, and they've looked like one of the worst teams in baseball for an extended period of time. Offensively, they were.
It's been an odd season, I tell you.
But 162 games. I mean, you still got 28 stinking games to go.
Yep.
I mean, it's like
that 28's going to go by quick. It's going to go by quick.
It is, but I'm saying you don't know what a team can if a team starts clicking. I think this team is close. I really do. I do think this team is pretty close in that they get along. They seem to have a good time together. I don't know how the team is around Gabe. I really don't. I don't know if if it's a unit that is kind of tight internally, the players, and they just kind of, Gabe lets them just kind of let them do their thing when they're, or if they're tight with Gabe. I don't see a lot of tightness. I don't see a lot of, high praise for Kapler, but I also don't see anybody really tearing him apart. So I really don't know. But I know that it's a good mix of a lot of veterans with some younger players. And if they can find the right mix and put it together, you don't know what can happen. I mean, right now they get through this 7 games road trip, and if they go 4-3, or if they have a really good trip and go 5-2 for somehow, some way, then you come home. You got Colorado.
Wait, so is it San Diego, Chicago, then Colorado?
Yeah, Colorado at home. Yeah, you got Colorado and Cleveland. Now you're going to face Giolito, Moore, and Lopez. They picked up, right? Didn't they? Cleveland get all 3 of those
guys? They got both of those guys.
That's hilarious how they just pick up all 3.
It is really funny because they did nothing at the All-Star break, but at the trade
deadline,
they sold.
Yeah.
They sell.
That's smart though. They didn't overpay for Giolito and Lopez, and then they end up getting them for free. Not for free.
Well, here's a question, Dan. You mentioned the good mix of veterans and the rookies. Where is that going to be though at the end of the season?
What do you mean?
It's going to be pretty much all veterans. You're not going to see many of the rookies.
Oh, you mean like if the very end, like if they get into?
Well, here we're talking within the next maybe week.
Yeah, I think you'll have Schmidt will be up. I think Matos
Eckler will be gone. Matos will be gone.
May make his return, but I don't know if there's going to be room for him because they're going to bring up Pollock.
Yep.
And so they're going to go. And in a way, I understand,
I don't know, man.
Going with veterans, guys that have been there, if they're healthy.
That's the issue. It's not like these guys are.
I would have rather seen him go with Randall Grichuk. And
I agree with you. If that was a move
today,
and DFA'd Pollock.
Yeah, because Grichuk, how old is? Let me see how old Randall Grichuk is.
Randall, you know what? 31 or something.
Randall Grichuk, I got him right here. He is Baseball Reference. He's born 91, so he's 32. Just turned 32 in August.
So 3 years younger than Pollock.
Let's take a look. Let me just look at his 23 season.
He's got more pop than Pollock, probably.
He's had 341 at-bats this year. He's got 12 home runs. He hit 308 for Colorado with 240 at-bats. He's only hitting 168 with Anaheim.
Yeah. I saw that he had like a 798, I think, OPS against lefties, though. And I think that's this year. So
that's the platoon.
I don't know why you would have him on, or why you would have Pollock on the roster over him. Just because I think Pollock's career numbers, that's what they based it on or something. I know not this year, but Grichuk is just. I mean,
yeah, and he was 861 OPS this year in the National League in Colorado. And
another thing we can't, ignore is in these next 28 games, who's going to hit the IL? Someone's going to hit the IL. That's the issue that I'm having. It's just because it's the way that this roster has just been constructed. You can almost set your clock by it that one of these guys is going to come up lame somewhere, and it's just goodness, man.
Yeah,
it doesn't make you got the. You know what I'm saying? You're not going into it strong. You're kind of going in there as damaged goods.
I think Schmidt.
That's why I'd rather see the younger guys get the chance rather than these damn veterans.
Well, I do agree with you having the young guys play, But at this point, when you get into this type of ball, September, every game's critical. If you got guys that are healthy, then you got to go with them. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, Yaz is capable of, over the next month of hitting 5 to 7 home runs. That's not going to happen with Matos. Yaz also can play probably the best outfield defense on the team. You get him in right field. You can see where they're going. When Slater comes into the game now, he pretty much plays center field, and it's because they're going to go with Slater and Yaz in center field.
Yep.
That's their lineup, and they're getting that's
and they're not coming off of that.
No, and so I think if, let's say, Crawford comes back and Brebbia are the first two, I think your guys to go down are probably maybe DeYoung well, no, you can add them. You don't have to drop anybody. So you add those guys. Now you got you're bringing back Pollock and Stripling. I think it's Wood and Meckler that goes down.
Okay. Now what happens when Conforto comes back?
Yeah, then you got Conforto.
Yeah,
that's right. Forgot about him.
Yeah. Then I think Pollock goes.
Maybe so.
Maybe at that time. But there you go. You see, I mean, it's just
because then when Conforto comes back, you're already going to have an all vet defense, right? Or outfield, right? You don't have any.
So the only young guys that are going to be up would be Schmidt, Bailey, Sable. And Sable's a bench guy.
Sable isn't going to. I think Sable's getting sent down in the playoffs.
Okay, well then that leaves playoffs. Bailey and Schmidt for the young guys.
Here's how I'll put this roster together. So I kind of did this once before, but let me see if I can do this. Let me give me 12 pitchers. Who's counting?
Count, Bora.
All right.
Just dumped it on the young guy. There we go.
Hey, I'm reading the chat. Someone's got to.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're not listening. You're reading the chat. I forgot.
Hey, but that's why people love us so much. Right?
A lot of people think I'm serious. I'm just joking 99.9% of the time.
Good question.
All right. I say the rotation or the bullpen would look like this. I think they'll go with 12 guys in the 3-game series. Probably can get away with 11, but I'll say Alexander 1. I think Brebbia is on there as 2. I'm just doing pitchers right now. Duvall 3. Harrison 4. Jackson 5. Mania 6. Both Rogers. That's 7 and 8. Webb 9. Who am I missing? Beck 10.
Walker.
Cobb. I missed Cobb. 11 and Walker 12. I don't know how I missed them going alphabetical, but 12. There you go. No Stripling, no Junis, no. I think you go with Mania as your long guy, and then you got a bunch of relievers. I think that could be the 12. They could. I think the first one to make it would be could be Junis or Stripling. I don't think it'd be Wood. So, and then my position players are Bailey and Bart catching. Conforto. So we're gonna have 14 guys positioned. So I think it's Bailey, Bart, and Conforto 3, Crawford 4, J.D. Davis 5, Estrada 6, Flores 7, Haniger 8, Peterson 9, Schmidt 10, Slater 11, Wade 12. Did I say Peterson already?
No, I don't think so.
You sure? Why the heck does he not show up alphabetically? Hold on, let's do this over again. Bailey and Bart 2, Conforto 3, Crawford 4, J.D. Davis 5, Estrada 6, Flores 7, Haniger 8, Peterson 9, Schmidt 10, Slater 11, Wade 12, Yaz 13, and I think the 14th spot goes to Pollock. I skipped Pollock intentionally to see if I had 14 before I got to Pollock, and I think that's why they're keeping Pollock around, not just to get him through September, because I think they want Pollock on the roster because they could have DFA'd him and he wouldn't clear, and they'd get him back, and they could still play him in September. So I think they want him on the roster because Pollock's a guy that gives you some flexibility. If he's healthy, he can play all three outfield positions, and he's got some decent speed. And he's a veteran. He's got some pop if he's, but I think that's what they're going to go with. I think their outfield, I think they want to put an outfield somehow if they have the ability to put an outfield of Slater, Pollock, and Haniger if they are facing a lefties. And then they can go the other way. They can do 3 lefties in the outfield. They can go Yaz, Conforto, and I'm not sure who the other would be, but I don't know if they'd want Peterson out there. They'd probably just go with Haniger every day, and Peterson would DH.
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah.
Ted says he's lost his flexibility. Actually, if you listen to Pollock, he did mess his arm or his oblique up throwing the ball. But he said prior to coming back that he felt as quick and as fast as he had when he was in his prime.
Yeah, that's a player talking.
Well, he was showing some decent speed.
I will tell you this. Yeah, let me pull it up right now. AJ Pollock's baseball savant, his sprint speed was actually really high.
Nice. Okay, then.
I think his legs are good. His legs are good. Might have been like in the 90th percentile or something.
One thing that might be in a way, he's missed how much time? Almost a month.
How much time did he miss before he got picked up by the Giants?
Well, he missed some time. I don't really know, but the one thing I know, he was coming off of a hamstring. So this may be kind of a blessing in disguise in a way that his hamstring may have gotten, a lot more time to heal. Now, and so if you have your legs, you're going to feel pretty good because your legs are everything in baseball.
His sprint speed is in the 88th percentile and arm strength in the 79th percentile.
Yeah, he's a good player if you use him properly. He's had a horrible year.
Yeah.
He's had a horrible year. And the question is, would Grichuk have been better? I do think Grichuk would have probably been a better option. But, they like Pollock and his leadership and his fit in the clubhouse. And I understand that there is a lot to be said about player guys that do fit in,
Yeah.
And when you bring somebody that's totally from the outside, Pollock over Matos or Ramos. At this point, that's where they're going with. They're trying to get into the playoffs, make a run, and veterans do matter. You see Matos and Ramos, good players, but they're making a lot of young mistakes still.
They're a little wild, I could say.
Yeah. So it's going to come down to, I think it's coming down to the Giants and the D-backs, but actually want Cincinnati. Who's Cincinnati playing this weekend?
Cubs, right? Yeah.
You probably want
the Cubs, right?
I don't know how you root for that. Is it a 3-game series, I guess, starting tomorrow?
I think it might be a 4. I think they might be playing a doubleheader tomorrow. Yeah, they're playing a doubleheader tomorrow.
A makeup game?
I think so, yeah.
You almost want a split. Either that or you want one team to – I mean, you could just bury Cincinnati and get rid of them, with Chicago, just take them out, and then they're no longer a threat, and it's just the Giants and the D-backs and maybe the Marlins, depending on how they do. But the more you can get teams that are just right behind you and just ahead of you, I don't know. It's tough because I don't think they have enough to catch Philly. And do you want to face Philly first and then have to somehow go through Philadelphia and then have to go to Atlanta? I don't know. I think that
you don't. You want the 6th seed. You want to face the
Brewers or the Cubs.
Brewers or the Cubs, then the Dodgers. That's the
because
you know the Dodgers. You know how they play. So if there's any advantage that you have, and like anything at all, it's against the Dodgers.
Ooh, Philly still have 7 games against the Braves. Bub Rad said. That's interesting. If the Braves were able to win 5 or 6 of those, gives the Phillies some losses. Giants have the tiebreaker by virtue of their win last week in Game 3 of the series. If you were able to get lightning in a bottle, you got hot, you could catch the Phillies if they, Plus, the Phillies have been playing really well. How long does that carry? I don't know. I've seen teams get hot for 2 months, 3 months, and really carry. And the Phillies are kind of that hot right now.
That's what happened last year, didn't it?
With Atlanta? No, that was 21.
To the Phillies.
You know what?
Year.
Oh yeah, Phillies last year. Yeah, Phillies got hot last year. Yeah.
There's going to be a key to all this. There's going to be a key to this. I'll tell you what. The most intense players that you'll ever see.
Oh gosh.
There you go. Yes. That is the key right there. There we go. Correct? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yes.
You left Bora
Dan.
out.
Yeah, poor Bora. Not yet. Soon, though.
Yeah, not yet.
You got Dan Cochemilio as Ted DiBiase. I'm his bodyguard, Virgil. And the man in the middle, Andre Los the Giant.
Ted DiBiase, huh?
Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man.
Is that Italian?
DiBiase. He was the $1 Million Man. Everybody has their price.
When this team gets killed in the playoffs, put Dan as the pallbearer.
The pallbearer. Oh man. Pretty good, PM. I like that. Not too bad.
How do you spell pallbearer? Isn't it something different? Paul? How do you spell that?
Pallbearer? I think that's how he said, because he was a manager of the Undertaker.
Paul Bearer?
Creepy looking dude. Yeah. Paul Bearer. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like, I was talking about the Paul Bearer.
Yeah, it was a play on, it's a play on words. Because,
okay.
the Undertaker.
But the real name spelling of Paul Bearer is not that
Pall, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Correct?
Something like that. Yeah.
Who would Bora be as a wrestler? Man. I don't know.
When I look at Bora,
I have to think about that one.
I'm going to tell you who I'm going to pull up Bora here. When I think
my wrestling knowledge is 0.
Me too, Bora. These clowns,
my gosh.
These clowns with these wrestling, man. All you in the chat, I'm going to tick all of you off. All you wrestling, get a life. It's
and in chat, for your wrestling fans, if you guys missed it earlier, our very own Los, contributor to the NorCal Sports Network, had a birthday today, and I put out a little special thumbnail for him. There you go. There you go. And for you, those who don't know who the wrestlers are, to Los's right is Lex Luger. His favorite wrestler is Lex Luger. Rock! And then you got to his left, Nikita Koloff. Actually, I think that's his favorite. And then right there underneath Lex Luger's right tricep is our fearless leader, Gabe Kapler. And then, of course, we got Yaz, Bayer, and Farhan. There you go. That's right, Mark. That's right, Mark. I made sure Luger was in there. The Rock!
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, man.
My goodness.
Come on.
This show's gone off the rails.
Come on. No, it hasn't.
It's gone off the rails.
How many people like those? How many people like those little thumbnails?
When's the last time you heard KMBR or 95.7 talk about wrestlers on their shows?
Well, they suck. We're NorCal Sports Network.
Exactly.
Right? Only at NorCal Sports Network will we ever touch on. Who else is going to touch on wrestling? Come on.
Do we think
Shawn Michaels? Okay, yeah, I could go with that.
Do we think on Saturday that game is going to be nationally televised?
Which one?
Harrison versus Snell.
I don't know. There's Bora. When I look at Bora, I think of that
Luis?
guy right there.
There we go. All right. Look at that.
Gonzalez.
Tell me what other thumbnail can earn money. Look at that. $5 for Mark. Lex, the total package Luger.
All right, Mark. All right. Thank you, Mark.
Awesome, Mark. Appreciate it.
I got the wrestlers in my chat, huh?
Woo!
I wonder if Larry watches wrestling. What do you think, Bora?
I bet you Larry watches wrestling or has.
I bet you he doesn't.
Maybe not now, but he has in the past.
When's the last time wrestling was on TV?
I think it's always on TV, isn't it? WWE.
I've never seen it on TV ever.
Is it updates or is it like 20 years ago?
Yes, he does. Tom talks wrestling all the time on KMBR.
Oh, he does?
Yes, he does.
Okay, yeah.
He also talks a lot about GWAR, the heavy metal group GWAR. It's actually pretty funny.
No, I don't know why I've never got, I watched wrestling as a kid, but, what has Graves got on his Mondays and Fridays? What the heck?
There you go. Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I was trying to read.
Is Thursday's not SmackDown anymore? See, that's how long it's been since I've even watched it.
Oh, what else?
Tyler Burbeck. Holy crap, look at that. Giants will.
Oh, come on, Robert. That's stretching it. Not making him look like a genius.
Farhan's a computer genius. He isn't a baseball genius.
We all know. Come on.
No, I'm not going to go that far. Not a genius. If they make the playoffs and big thunder there.
I heard that.
If they make the playoffs and get into the dance, go far, then I'll say, hey, yeah, Farhan looked good. He played the long game and was right. But if they just get in and they lose in the first round, it's like, then I'm not going to say, yeah, you you sacrificed this season for the lack of developing some of your younger guys. But anyway, I'm going to be right back. You guys carry on. I'm going to grab something to snack on here.
Go for it. All right, cool.
Eric, should we talk about the fantasy football arrangement?
Oh, God, yeah. We got to get into that when Dan gets back to you. I think we're going to stick with Sunday.
Sunday draft?
Sunday draft. Just because, I mean, we're getting right up against it, and we got to get this draft done. In the middle of the week, sometimes people may have some other issues. The weekend, even though it's a holiday weekend, we're just going to have to try to make time to get the draft. When Dan gets back.
When Dan gets back, we'll do that.
I sent my money in last night. I know you have. I think a couple of people have already sent in their money. So let's make sure those. Who's in the chat? Let's see. Will be. I think I saw you in here. I think you already contacted Dan. Not sure if you've sent the money yet. Will Martinez. I don't know if you're in the chat. If you are, if you could say something. There we go. I like that, Cliff. Here we go, Eric. Wrestling, beer, and baseball. It's my time. There we go.
Stay. I think if you want to be.
Yeah, send yours too. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Dan. He's back.
His earbuds in here.
Yeah. You just because.
But hey, Cliff, 80s and 90s wrestling, even the early 2000s, man, that was just the best. That was the best. Me and Los get on that every so often. You're gonna have to be with us when we get into it. Every once in a while, we'll get into it. But hey, Dan, we're talking fantasy football.
Oh yeah. We need to get moving.
Yeah, we do. Oh, we're boring Greg. Come on, Greg. You're 68 years old. You're telling me you never watch wrestling? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Anyways, we
yeah, they should email you, right, Dan, if they're confirmed.
Oh, goodness gracious. I meant to get it up there. Hold on, let me do a banner here.
Email you their phone number, right, so we can get a group chat going.
Yeah. All right, let me check my email. I've been gone. Let me see if I got any emails from anybody in the group today. No, last email I got was yesterday from Haruku. Is Haruku in here tonight?
I've seen him in here.
You have?
Yep.
Okay.
I have.
He's paid.
Okay, there we go. I got the banner in there. For the people who we have on the list,
Will be paid.
Contact Dan, NorCal Sports Network at gmail.com.
Who's on the list?
Right now, this is who we got. We got you, Los, myself, Senior, MF.
Where should I pay? Okay.
Cameron, Bora, Will B, and Will Martinez. And I think we got still, again, we have those 2 spots open, but you got to let me know what you were doing with that.
I don't know what my team name is yet, Mark.
Marco's fantasy football sucks. We'll never play. Woo! Gave a good one. That was a good Ric Flair one. Nice.
Who's in? We got how many openings? My son. You got my son down?
No, I can put him down.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait to hear from Sean too.
Okay. So that means as there's one left as far as an open spot, right?
Yes. Let's get it. Let's get it filled. We have no time. Very little.
But you said, so who has sent you an email and money?
I've got 3. Let me tell you who I've got. I got Will B.
Okay.
I've got you.
Yep.
MF looks like he's getting ready to pay right now. Let me.
What is this?
Hold on here. Hold on. Where did I?
Yeah, pretty awesome, isn't it? No, we actually got a couple of more. We're just trying to find out who has contacted.
All right, so
yeah, there's Heroku.
We've got, I think we got like 4.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, we're on it. Jeez.
Was Graves getting in? No,
he's not in there.
Graves doesn't want in fantasy football. But no Val Ramos?
Nope. No, I have not, Brazili.
What about Matthew?
Nope.
Brittingham?
Nope. Do you want to hear who it all is? I think I already said it. Didn't I already give you
Kyle McKiernan?
Nope.
No females in the league? We got Lydia?
Nope.
Whatever happened to she was in on Red's deal the other night. I saw her. She used to be in our Larry's. She's in Larry's. Was in our league last year. Wow. Drawing a blank. I have to go back and see who that was. Haruku, get Larry. He doesn't draft well. Yeah, maybe I should get Larry. Whoa.
We ain't got, well.
Senior says, let's take predictions for the last 30 games of the season. It's 29 now. I could do that.
Predictions as far as the win-loss?
Yeah, let's go to the chat right now. I mean, not the chat, the panel.
The panel.
The panel. That's you. And me.
Yep.
And Bora.
Yep. Shouldn't we do it with Los around?
Well, he can come in later. Okay. Oh, by the way, before we get into that, anybody who wants to get into a Survivor League, my nephew has a Survivor League. Let me give you the info on that. If you want to get into this Survivor League, let me pull up the details here. Hold on. I got to find it in my massive email chain here. Let's see. Survivor League.
League is $75.
Yeah.
No. Hold on.
Not the Survivor League.
Not the Survivor League.
Okay, I just got $75 paid for by MF.
Okay, good. Good deal.
Okay.
Did Heroku?
Yes.
Okay.
He's paid.
And Cameron Tyson, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me pull up.
Where is Will Martinez? You out there, Will? I see you every so often.
Which Million Survivor League is back?
Hey, Senior, have you decided? You are playing, aren't you?
All right, my screen showing.
Yep.
The Coach Emilio Survivor League is back. All right. Cover up my.
Yeah, MF, we're going to try to do something like that.
Here it is.
I don't know
if
we're
everyone.
StreamYard or not.
If you guys want to get into this league, hey, everyone. As we wrap up the NFL preseason and get ready for the real thing, it's time to kick off the 10th year of our Coach Emilio's NFL Survivor League back for the 23 football season. Great run by Brennan, Coach Emilio, last year and almost took down the league. But that was my son, Brennan, almost took down the league, but big congrats to Ben Miucci for winning the big pot. As most of you know, we don't have a fun charity pot. I don't know why that's all weird.
Maybe pretty good pick there, Tyler. Don't know about the Giants beating the Dodgers, but hey, not too bad.
Okay, most of you know we don't have a fun charity pot this year. I think we've been able to donate.
Take it easy, Mark. Hey, thanks for coming in. You got to come around more often. Get some more Lex Luger out of you.
We've been able to donate to a lot of great organizations over the years, and last year was focused on ALS Research Foundation over 9 years. We've been doing this. We've donated over $2,000. If you're re-seeing this message, it means you're in the league and just need to pay the $50 entry fee. So if you guys want to get into this league, it's $50. Same rules as every year. You pick one game a week. Must be a win to survive. Ties are a loser. And can pick a team only once per year. So if you took the Niners, for example, as your team that's against Pittsburgh week 1 and you were right, they won, you cannot pick the 49ers the rest of the year. But if you pick the 49ers and they lose, you're out. You're done. You don't get to participate anymore. That's how a survivor leagues. You survive by winning each week. So last one standing wins the big pot, and an additional spot payout percentage are determined by how many final participants we have. Must be paid up by Sunday of week 1 or your entry will get pulled. Picks are due by Sunday by game time. You choose 5 p.m. Sunday night, Monday night games. Reach out to me with any questions. Venmo at Matt Coach. PayPal is mcoachemilio@gmail.com. That's how you pay. Cash App, $, Matt Coach 12. If you have friends or family that want to join, let me know and I can get invites sent out to them. I'm looking forward to a great year and just praying I'm not out week 1 or 2 like usual. Godspeed to all. Okay, there it is. And there's the football link right there. If I click on this here, it takes you.
That's correct, Val.
To the CBS League, and then I could log in. I think that's my login. Let me see.
Hey, Will Martinez, do you see that email I got in the banner scrolling down there? Send an email to Dan so we could get you all hooked up. And then you could send the money. I don't know if you know, we bumped it up to 75 so we could get a bigger reward at the end.
I don't remember my password. Shoot, that isn't it. All right. Anyway, trying to log in, but I'm going to have to fix that later. So anybody who wants to get in on the it's a good league, generally has about 50 people or so in it, but we could add another 20, 30 in it, just grow the pot. So it's only $50.
Real quick, just so everyone knows who's come in later, this is not our league. This is Dan's Survivor League with his nephew, just so you guys don't get confused.
Yeah, my nephew runs the Survivor League. That's $50. That's anybody can get in. Our fantasy football league, we're limited to 12, and we have at least 10 committed right now, correct?
Well, as soon as Will sends you that, it's going to be 11.
Will, which Will?
Will Martinez. He says he's on it. He's getting ready to send you an email at the NorCal Sports Network Gmail.
Okay. There we go. Let me look.
When do we need all the money by?
Friday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Rebel 444. I'm a new subscriber and interested in the league. If you guys have any more room, okay. Will 1046. Okay, here's my number. Okay.
Our buy-in is 75.
Okay. We're going to need everybody's emails too once we get in the league. I'm going to have to send me your emails to NorCalSportsNetwork@gmail.com. All spelled out. NorCalSportsNetwork@gmail.com.
I got it in the banner scrolling right now.
Yeah. Just send me your emails, everyone who's already paid even, because we've got to get your emails so we can send everything out to you for the league. We got to get really moving on it. We got to put it all together because you got to get everything back to us in terms of, you got to pick out your name and get ready because once we have the draft, it's all automated. And you got to get in and then you go for the draft, and it's the draft, is it basically the way the draft works is it's going to give you the best players available right up at the top, and you just click on them. And for those of you who are new, you want to draft a kicker the first round, then your defense. I want you need to draft 2 or 3 kickers, Eric.
I was born at night, but not last night. Nice try.
2 or 3 kickers. 2 or 3 kickers.
Don't be like Kai Correa.
I want you to draft a couple of kickers and your quarterback right away. Yeah. Go for Trey Lance, too.
Yeah, that's my first pick.
I was thinking Joe Montana.
There we go.
Hey, check the private chat, Dan, just so you know what's up. There's Olos. Yep, Dust Storm got him there, Dan.
Yeah, at least are you home, Los? Sounds like he's home.
The birthday boy himself. Freaking weather can't hold up for the B-Day. Hey, but it's all good. You got the NorCal Sports Network here.
Let me see.
Yeah, he just got in, he says.
Who did? Los. Okay, good. Is he in the chat?
He's in the chat.
All right, well, we can give him another birthday.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. For the birthday boy himself. I can find this damn thing because we got it everywhere. The one and only Los D's birthday.
Day 2. Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Los.
All right.
Oh my
man of the hour. What's enough? Oh man.
Oh, that's hilarious. Matthew, I hope your birthday is a gas.
Yeah, Los, I had to get a Koloff in there for you. There you go.
All right.
And of course, Lex Luger. Matthew, okay. I hope your birthday is a gas. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me see. How can I get this photos in here?
Hey, everybody hit the like button.
Yeah, thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. Forgot all about that. I always forget. Hit that like and subscribe. Hey, Dan, Chardell sent you an email. Get ready. Chardell's coming in the league.
Okay, I'm trying to get an attachment sent out to Will Martinez. Will, I'm going to give you, if you have Venmo, that's where everybody's been sending it. You can send it. I'm going to send you my information so you have my right name there. I just emailed you back, Will Martinez. You can Venmo me. Let me know if you don't have Venmo. You can do PayPal or Zelle or Cash App, whatever. But
MF, I'm going to win final or fantasy football. Fact. Whew. Those are some strong words there, MF.
Oh, MF, come on.
All right. I like that, though. It's going to make this a little spicy.
Come on, MF. Did MF got to the finals last year in the Krug? I should have won. I had a guy get hurt, and it just sucked. But I won executive of the year, though. I had so many trades that I proved my team.
Executive, isn't that kind of like a participation trophy or something?
No, executive of the year.
Come on.
Best deals. Wheeler dealer.
Best deals.
I'm going to smoke you in deals.
Deals, but who's going to win? I don't give a shit about. Don't be a Farhan and try to win the deal. You want to win the game.
I am Farhan in fantasy football.
Oh yes, now I got one. I got to think. Okay, tomorrow, a new thumbnail.
Hey Eric, how about if you? I'll give you Juwan Jennings, 49er, for you don't need the quarterback. I'll take Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Or Jamar Chase. You would do that, right? Chase for Jennings.
I have to look at my lists.
It's gonna be hilarious. Show us your list. Show us what you've done for fantasy football. I need a good laugh. That's a good laugh.
Secrets right there.
I need a good laugh.
I show you, then I have to kill you.
I can't read it. Just show me what you got.
I got it out in the front room right now.
Go get it. I need a good laugh. I think he's got it all typed out. He's got it charted out. He's got it all charted out like it's a stinking military operation.
I called my brother on the phone. He's hooking me up.
You don't have a brother.
Nope.
You said.
It's my it's my long lost brother. You missed it. He turned away.
Who? Oh. Let me see. Will Martinez says he just Venmo'd. Let me check. I got it, Will. I got it. All right.
All right. Well,
we got 2 payments tonight. We got MF and Will Martinez. We got Romo's paid. Bora's paid.
That's 4.
Cameron is
Haruku. Paid. Haruku is paid.
5.
Cameron.
Will Bingham. Will B is paid.
6. Dan and Los, 7, 8.
Well, I'm just going to take it out of the funds from everybody who's paid me. Yeah, one of those kind of treasurers. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Senior, are you still in the chat? Because I don't know if he.
So me and Los would be 8. So we need. Who's the other 4 that said they were going to play? Oh,
Hold
my
on.
son.
This is what I got. All right, I got you, Los, myself, Senior, MF, who's paid.
Hold on, I got to call Proctor here real quick.
Go for it. All right, I'll wait. Take my nets. 75 out of the net. Oh my gosh. The favorite wrestling finisher? Yeah, man, Lamas Truck isn't in here. That guy is brutal. But the best finisher. Man, there was a few of them. I always like the figure 4 leg lock. Something about that. The camel clutch. The camel clutch was pretty big.
Figure 4 leg lock. I remember that movie. Hold on. Sean's calling me right here.
Let's see. Okay, cool. Good deal. We got business. The stunner. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. DDT. Yeah, Ric Flair's finisher. That's the figure 4, right? If I'm not mistaken. Jake the Snake, the short arm clothesline. Yeah, that one was always fun. That wasn't a finishing move, but that was what precipitated his DDT, right? Or not DDT, but his what did he call it? What the hell was it? I can't remember what it was. It's basically a DDT, right? Mr. Sacco, come on, will be Mr. Sacco. The sharpshooter, yes, fantastic. The tombstone. I liked Paul Orndorff's. Pile driver was pretty vicious. Pretty vicious. I think I like that one better because he actually fell backwards with it instead of just dropping to his knees. The Lex Luger's backbreaker. No, it wasn't the backbreaker. It was the rack. Yeah, that was good. Oh, the 5-star frog splash. Good one, Eddie. Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, that was a good one. And then what is it? You got Mysterio 619. Sable's finisher. Don't know. Kurt Angle. The Wreck.
I'm lost. I'm
wrestling, man. Wrestling. The F5. Yeah. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, the crossface by Benoit was a pretty vicious move. I like that one. That was good. Oh, Dan's still talking to Sean, figuring this out. Triple H. Never was really a fan. The Rock Bottom. I mean, the only good thing I like about the Rock Bottom was there was some flash to it. You know, he would what was it that precipitated the Rock Bottom? Anyways, they were on the mat, and he would kick their arms together, fling his arms all over the place, go from one side of the ring to the other, and then drop the elbow. But the Macho Man's flying elbow, fantastic. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Who was it? Oh, yeah, wasn't it Shawn Michaels with the sweet? What is that? Oh my God. Something with music. Gosh, how did it go? Come on. Sweet chin music? No. What was it called? I can't remember. Shawn Michaels. Can't remember what he called it. Sweet chin music. That's what I thought. Thank you, Eddie. Perfect. Yeah, that was good. The Killer Bees finisher. And then how about the good old Booker T? The Spinneroonie. The Spinneroonie. Man. The one-man gang. Oh, then you had King Kong Bundy. Didn't he just do a body splash? I think that was it, right? All right, here we go. He's back.
Bora is bored. Bora is bored listening, and I could hear all this rumbling of wrestling on the NorCal Sports Network.
And we're still hanging out. We still got 73 people on the chat.
Yeah, it was 86, though.
You know when it dropped? When you started reading the damn Survivor. It plummeted.
Hey, that's enough of that. All right, we're going to bring him in. Commissioner will be joining us soon.
Oh, he's going to be the commish?
The commissioner of the NorCal Sports Network Fantasy Football League will be joining us soon.
Fantastic. Good. Okay, so that's the last spot that was open, Dan.
Yeah, he's going to set the league up. We're going to do it with 2 quarterbacks this year, which allows you to put a quarterback in the flex position. Should be fun. Should be really fun.
See, look what Cliff is saying. Dan needs to know his audience. And you know how you know your audience? Chat. How do you know your audience?
You get rid of the problem. All right. We bring him back in. All right, we're going to bring in the commissioner of the first annual NorCal Sports Network Fantasy Football League, Commissioner Proctor.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Yo, what's going on?
Wait. We got to get a better intro than that for the commission.
Hold on. You know what?
Got it right here. Let's give him a drum roll.
Hold on. Come on. No, you need something a little bit more.
Yeah, I need something more than that.
How about some more drums? There we go.
Or breaking news.
Someone is coming in right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
give me a breaking news, Eric.
The commissioner.
A breaking news?
Yeah, breaking.
Sean Goodell.
What's up, Bora?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, Bora is going to be our youngest member in the fantasy league.
Okay.
But he is you've done fantasy. Have you done fantasy before, Bora?
Oh yeah, I'm in another league right now, $50.
Okay. Which one did you do? You guys doing 1 quarterback or 2?
We're doing 1.
Okay. So Sean's an experienced guy. He's done 2 quarterbacks, 1 quarterback. There's all kinds of different ways you can do it too, huh? We doing no kicker or kicker?
No kicker.
No kicker?
No, that's
no kick. No Dicker the kicker.
Kicker's old school. No one does kickers. I mean,
really?
People do kickers, but it's not.
It kind of makes it interesting, because sometimes is it going to be a 50-yarder, 50+ yarder? Isn't that worth 6 points or something?
Yeah. You can get crazy with. I mean, you can change the settings to do whatever you want. All right, so I'm going to go in here and I'm going to create a new league for us.
All right. Right off the rip. That's what I like.
Yeah, I'm not going to mess around.
All of us are like, has anyone ever put this together? Nope.
D is going. Nope. Whoo.
No, what? Dan, that's not how it goes. No, it doesn't go. Ooh. What? Woo.
Hey.
No, it's woo. What is
Whatever. Hey, you into wrestling, woo. Sean?
No.
Okay, yeah, get these guys out of here. You know what I got for these wrestlers? I got one of these big ones right for them. That's what you get. All you wrestlers.
Oh my God, man. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, look, exactly. Wow. Wow.
Hey, I've had enough of you. There we go. Let's just get rid of the riffraff, right? Get rid of the riffraff in the chat. Or in the there we go.
Live standard draft.
It's on Yahoo Sports, right? Right?
Yeah, we're gonna do Yahoo. So Dan, you want to do it on Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday night, 8:00. Is everybody make yourself available Wednesday night? Hopefully.
Oh, we're gonna do it Wednesday now. Okay.
Well, we can do it Sunday night, but is everybody available Sunday night?
I don't know. I mean,
Monday's a holiday.
True. I don't know. What
do you think? Wednesday at 8:00 is better.
Okay. Wednesday at 8. Wednesday, 8:00.
I had a league that I've been in for, I don't know, for like 10+ years. It's a $150 league, and it's with like two of my best friends, and the draft was at 8:00, and I had a draft. This is on Saturday, and I had a draft at 8:00 in the morning, and this league at 8:00 at night. And for whatever reason, I thought it was 8:30. So I'm like cleaning up the kitchen. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. I'm talking to my buddy on the phone. They didn't even call me.
Oh, that's dirty.
They didn't even call me. And I went in there at 8:30 thinking the draft was going to start in a minute, and it was in round 7.
Oh my goodness. Did it auto draft for you?
Yeah, it auto drafted. It did a pretty shitty job, actually. It drafted a bunch of quarterbacks. It's a 2 QB league, so the quarterbacks go very quickly in a 2 QB league. You guys might want to read up on that. And yeah, so my team's garbage. Yeah. They didn't call.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
They probably didn't want you to win again, huh?
Yeah, they don't want me to have a good team.
So a better description was your former friends.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
So what is this? We're going to call this the NorCal.
You want to NorCal Sports Network? Is that what you want to just call it?
NorCal Sports Network Fantasy Football League, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Let's see here. We're going to do.
Cliff, you're on to something. Sponsored by NorCal Sports Network. Beers and Beatdowns. That is pretty damn fantastic, Cliff. That would be, how about that, Dan? Maybe a spinoff of NorCal? Have another show?
Which one? Beers and Beatdowns?
Beers and Beatdowns. That's pretty damn good.
All right, here we go.
How's the selection? Who picks? Is it just random?
Yeah, I'll set it to random and it'll tell us. I'll do it ahead of time, so then everyone can see what their pick is and they can prepare.
Nice.
Where's the ideal spot? Around 4? 3, 4?
You mean the number one pick, the best pick?
Yeah.
The most teams. I think the 3rd overall pick has produced the most winners in the last 20 years. The 1st pick is cool. The 12th pick is cool because it's a snake draft, so you get the 12th and 13th pick.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Don't give me the number one pick. It's going to be random, Los. You might be up in the rack.
Jeez. Eric.
It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. You got to admit, this is a lot of fun. Especially when this league kicks off. Oh, my God. Can you imagine the
Matthew, I was a kicker, too. What was your longest field goal?
What is this?
I used to hit him from 50 plus in warm-ups all day long. Never got a chance to kick one in the game. Longest in a game I made was 42. The next attempt that I had over 42 yards was a 67-yarder.
So do you want me to put the league invitation in the chat, or how do you want to do this?
Oh, or you want to send it to Dan, and Dan, you send it out to everyone since everyone's contacted you via your email?
Yeah, I've got some emails. I don't have all of them. Whoa, 49-yarder in a game. Nice, Matthew. I wish I could have got an attempt at the school record at the time was 45. I never even had one chance to break it other than the 67, which was ridiculous. I knew I wasn't going to make it. It was a slick, wet night, and it was like there's no way I could get me plant my foot to.
Yeah, definitely not in the chat, probably.
Yeah,
Dan, I think you got everyone's email.
I may. I don't know. I gotta.
Yeah, the only one I don't have stars next to is Sean's here now, but I'm sure he's got yours. Your son, Senior, and Los.
I just texted you, Dan. That's the link. You can copy and paste that to people.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, do we want to have like a group chat with the phone numbers just so it makes it, I don't know if that would make it easier.
Well, one of the things we got to do this year is have everybody's, email and we got to have some type of the night of the draft. We'll break it down. That everybody's got to be looking, make your changes, make your waiver claims if you're going to do it, but check your thing. I made trade requests last year that nobody even got to because they weren't paying attention.
That's pretty standard, dude.
Yeah. The other thing we got to do is we got to come up with something for the 12th spot, or who comes in last has got to do something, right? So that they don't want to come in last. Last year's league was so crappy because we didn't get any money collected, nothing.
It was just for fun, wasn't it?
No, people were supposed to pay. The commissioner's supposed to collect, but I've already done. I got all the collections done because this year, the way we said it, if you're not paid by tomorrow, we're doing a draft. If you're not paid by Saturday, we're going to have to go to somebody else.
There you go. Look what Lo says. I like that.
Yeah, that's right. We'll pay your fees. Anybody who does a mortgage deal with Los D, you not only get into the league free, we'll figure it out where you get some more.
There you go, Dan. How about they have to be made a Mimi by Romo's Photoshop? Oh.
And you have to run around and looking like Gabe Kapler in a Speedo. We put that out all over Twitter. Your face, you lost the fantasy league.
No, it should be like something that you take a video of you doing something in public.
Come on, Eric.
Something like that. Oh my gosh.
12th place pays a fine $75 to the pot.
Good luck collecting that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're set up. Set up with that.
All right, let me make sure whose email I have.
So when Dan sends out that link, that's when we create our team names and all that stuff? Or do we have to create it before then?
You create it once you sign up. Can you send me email me the logo for Sports Network?
Oh, okay. You want the look? Oh.
You have it, Eric?
Well, just Dan, all you got to do is go on YouTube, bring up the channel, right click the logo, and you should be able to copy it.
Just send it to me, Eric. Help him out.
All right, cool. Jan, you just got to send me his email so I know what it is.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Put it in the chat.
Everyone
has my email. Can't believe there's 67 people watching this. We're not even doing anything.
Yep, we got some loyal listeners, right? I tell you.
All right, I just sent it to you, Eric.
All right.
So I'll just got to make sure I got everybody's email. That's the one thing I need to make sure of. All right. So everybody who's emailed me, I have their emails.
So as far as waivers, we're going to do it how you're supposed to do it. We will do a $150 waiver fab free agent budget. It's not actual money, but you have $150 to spend for the whole year on free agents. So it's not like the default is a rolling waiver based on your record. So like, whoever gets the 12th pick gets the first waiver starting week 1. If you don't ever pick up a waiver claim, then you just keep that number 1 slot. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be free agent budget. So it's called like a fab. So you have $150 to spend. Let's say, someone goes down, like, I don't know. Let's just take the Niners, for example. Like, let's say Purdy goes down and everyone's like, oh shit, they want Darnold. So everyone wants Darnold, but whoever puts in the highest bid gets Darnold. If there's also a waiver order, and if someone puts in if two guys put in the same amount, then it'll go to the waiver, whoever's got the highest waiver, but that rarely happens.
So 150, wow, you can burn through that pretty quick, huh?
You got to be selective.
That's what I was going to say. You got to pick and choose.
Can you also trade with that? Because I know in my other league, you can trade with FOB.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, yes, you can do that in certain leagues, but that's a bit intense. So I don't think we should do that. I mean, it's a set number. I mean, we can make it whatever we want. I have one league that does $1,000, but it's kind of relative. Like, instead of putting in, like, let's say, for instance, there's a crazy running back that's going to help. I mean, everyone knows he's going to help everyone. You might put in an $80 claim. You might use over 50% of your waiver budget. If your budget's $1,000, now you're just putting in, 700.
700. Yeah.
So it's kind of the same shit.
But it's good for the whole year. So if you run out, you're done. What do you do if
you run out? You just have to wait, and you just can't pick up anyone that's on waivers. Once waivers clears for that Tuesday night.
Oh, then you can pick them up.
You can pick them up. Yeah. For free.
Yeah.
All right. I see that, Dan.
Okay.
That means we got one more.
All right, so we need so we've got the four of us right here on the screen. How many others besides us and Los? That's 5. Los is 5.
Okay. Other than that, we got MF
6,
Heroku
7,
Cameron. Okay,
8,
Will B,
9,
Will Martinez,
10,
and then Sean's going to take one of the open spots, right?
Yeah.
And then we got Senior.
Senior's not going to do it.
He's not going to be able to.
So one concern that we have with some of us, because a lot of the guys are a little newer to the league, is it a little bit more complicated for them with the way it's being set up?
It's just you're just drafting a second quarterback. That's only different.
That's really the only difference. You're just playing the quarterback instead of having the flex like we had last year. Same flex, but you could use a quarterback if you want.
Exactly. So there's a little bit more scoring because there's a second quarterback. So it's right now
that's the super flex, right?
It's a super flex. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I have one quarterback, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, a tight end, a wide receiver running back slot, a super flex, a defense, 6 bench spots, and an IR. So
wait a minute. Did you say you have 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs?
So instead of having 3 wide receivers, there's 1 slot that's a wide receiver and a running back. So, if someone decides.
I thought last year we only played 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs, and then you had a flex.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, except we have
the flex can be a quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll see. This is totally standard.
So it's the same number of guys we're playing for points. It's just
there's nothing crazy here, except there's no kicker. I think we had a kicker in our league last year.
Yeah. So there's no it's the same number of players getting points. It's just you can use the quarterback at the flex, an extra QB. That's it. Okay.
Yep.
We don't want divisions, do we?
No.
Just do straight 12, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you
1
want to
through
get
12,
if you want to get real crazy, then you play two people each week. That's the fun one. But we don't need to do that this first time.
So,
if you want to, you can. You can, since it's the first year we're doing it, we could make it a keeper league. If people are going to join,
Oh, keeper league where you get to keep so many players in the next year that you carry over?
Yeah. So the way it works is, there's a bunch of different ways to do a keeper league.
There you go. The comment right there. Chardell wants to be the commissioner.
Too late, brother. So the keeper league that I'm in, essentially where you draft a player, if you want to keep that player the next year, you just move up a round. So let's say you draft someone in the 10th round and you want to keep them the next year, you keep them in the 9th round. You can only keep 3 players and only 1 at each position. So if you can do like a quarterback, a wide receiver, a tight end, you can do a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, you can do a wide receiver, running back, tight end, like depending on what your best value is for the keepers. It's kind of fun. It just moves up each week. So for instance, I drafted, and if you pick up a player off of waivers, you keep them the next year, you keep them in the last round. So like, that's the goal. That's the golden ticket. Like I drafted, actually the real golden ticket in this league, someone drafted Mahomes. They picked up Mahomes off the waiver wire that year that he was the backup. So he didn't go drafted during the league. And there was rumors that he was going to come in for Alex Smith. And so someone picked him up off a waiver wire. So they had him in the 15th round, the 14th round, the 13th round. That's, just moved up each year. So you get the number 1 quarterback in the, 12th round this year or something like that. It sets you up for success. Same thing happened with me with Devontae Adams. I picked up Devontae Adams off the waiver wire many years ago. And so I just have had him every year, just moved up around.
Hey, Charlotte, you want the link here? Hold on one second. I'll send it to you. There you go.
So it makes it kind of fun. But if we're going to be having a bunch of changeover each year, then that's not fun.
Oh, okay. Man, kickers matter. That's right. Kickers matter for us kickers. Yeah. So
are we going to have any females in the league?
We got 1 or 2 openings, but they're not in here right now. We need to get who was the one that was in our league last year? Was it Vicky Boone or Vicky?
I think it was.
Another Vicky.
Vicky. We got to find where Vicky is.
Yeah.
We got 1 spot open. You want to send it to Larry? You said Larry wanted to come, right?
I'll check with him tomorrow. Sure. We'll see. Get him in. I could text him now. What is it? He's probably still awake.
What is this? Bosa's leaving San Francisco. 49ers botched it.
That's what in the chat? No, that's like
lies.
Yeah.
Is that another MF?
So did you email me
I emailed you the logo.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Hold on. All right. Very good. I'll get those emails to you. Or do I send? Or I'll just send it out. You sent me the link. Okay, I can just get them out. So do you have it already, or do you need me to resend it to you?
Get in there.
What's that?
I said yes. Here, I'm sending this to Eric right now. We need to get 4 people so we can start seeing the league page.
Oh, we need 4 people to.
Well, yeah. So you go in there and sign up. Eric, you get it. Bora, I don't have your email. Forward it to Eric. Forward it to Bora, so all 4 of us can jump in right now.
Do you want me to? I can put my email in the private chat right now.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yep.
All right, cool.
Yeah, look at Matthew. He's saying, please stick up for the kickers. Sometimes the kickers score more than the. I've had kickers score 20+ points last year.
Yeah, it can happen. It's your league. If you want to do it, we can do it.
Can you still add a kicker with 2 quarterbacks?
We can add another 15 players if we want. We can do individual defensive players. Like you can do all kinds of shit.
If we add a kicker, how many rounds of draft would there be?
Did you get it, Bora?
I liked the kicker last year because it made a difference in some of the wins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17 rounds.
17 rounds. And how many play in the game? 7? Wait.
10.
Is it 10?
Yeah, there's 6 bench spots and an IR spot. So you don't draft an IR. I take it back. You don't draft an IR.
Yeah, I think there's 2 IR spots, isn't there?
We have 1. We don't need 2 spots.
How do I change my name?
You go into the little tiny, you click on my team, and where it says your name, you look to the left, there's a little settings
Got it.
icon.
Did you get the league, Eric?
Yep.
You got the
Yeah, I sent it to Bora.
Oh, he sent it. You got a list of the league itself?
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it. Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't know Eric had it. Did you send it to him, Sean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you?
So we just need to get the other 8 people.
All right. Let me. I need to get into Yahoo here. Oh, I was announcing a Survivor League too. My nephew has one. It's the 10th annual one. It's only $50.
Hey, did you guys? You didn't sign up, or did you sign up for the thing I sent you, the $20?
Oh no, I was gone. I didn't do that. I've been wanting to get over to Vegas to do that other one, the big one. Dang, that's the biggest problem is just getting over there.
Eric, did you sign up for that?
Yeah, I'm getting ready. Oh wait, no, I didn't sign up for the other one. I need to though.
Yeah, use that link. It's my wife's referral code.
Hold on here. You know what I got to do? I got to send copy. All right, let me go into my email, pull this up. All right, join leg.
Eric, are you going to get in this?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Nice.
Next. Wait a minute. Why did it say that? I just got, we're unable to process your request this time. Please try again in an hour. What the heck? What the heck?
Just keep trying. All right, I'm out. I'm going to go to bed.
All right.
Alrighty.
So,
all right.
Well, thanks, Sean. So we're all set up.
Just send that out to the other 8 people, and we should be good to go.
All right. So we'll set it up for Wednesday night at 8:00. We'll do it right here. Oh, the draft?
Yeah.
All right. So are we able to? We can do it on here too, just like on the StreamYard. We can do it live, or just
be on your computer. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right.
Thanks for helping out, Sean.
Yep. See you guys later.
All right, later. All right, guys. Cool. We're set. Maybe we'll add a kicker to it or something, figure out how to do it. Awesome. Well, I'm going to get out of here too. We've been going an hour and 2 hours. It's too long. Okay. All right. That sounds like a normal league, but instead of replacing the kicker with an offensive player, i.e. quarterback, just replace the flex with an offensive player. You shouldn't be able to have three running backs. You shouldn't be able to have. I think it's only 2 running backs.
Yeah, I think it's the quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a wide receiver running back hybrid, and then a super flex, which it's like wide receiver, 1 tight end, then a super flex. It's wide receiver, tight end, running back, or quarterback.
Yeah, it's just one super flex. It's just one flex. It's a super flex. Instead of a running back, tight end, wide receiver, you've added the quarterback to the flex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. So you're really just being able to play. Sometimes you may not want to play that second quarterback, depending on the matchup. You might want to play, a running back or whatever you think might score more. So really, but then we just have to decide if we want to add the kicker. Flex a kicker. Dan Matthew, flex a kicker. No, but if you just have a kicker, it just another way to score more points. No, Matthew, it's not a flex and a super flex. It's just a super flex. So you can't have 3 running backs and two quarterbacks. You can have 3 running backs and 1 quarterback, or you can have 2 quarterbacks and 2 running backs. You get, so the extra person in the flex is wide receiver, tight end, running back, or quarterback.
Yeah.
That's cool. So it just makes it for more points.
Yeah, exactly. More offense.
Yeah. So I still think I might want to add a kicker in there, because it makes it interesting when you have to play the kicker. Everybody's got to play a kicker, and so it could be Matthew. Why do they always discriminate against the kicker? They don't like us kickers, man. So we'll get the kicker in there. Kicker's kind of cool because you I don't know. Just have 2 quarterbacks, not flex, have the kicker. Yeah, I think we'll just add the quarterback and then, add the kicker, and then you have an extra position to score.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got the kicker, and then you can have 2 quarterbacks for the flex. So
the problem with having 2 designated quarterback spots is there aren't
enough.
There just aren't enough quarterback spots. So somebody's going to have like Joe Flacco as their second quarterback who isn't going to play. Whereas if you have the 1 designated quarterback spot and then like the super flex, if you don't get a quarterback, you can still get like a running back or something.
Right. You don't have to draft 2 quarterbacks, but I think in a super flex or in a 2 quarterback league, instead of drafting a wide receiver first, you're probably starting with the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're picking, Mahomes or Fields or Hurts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Josh Allen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are probably your top 4 quarterbacks right there. I just named. Yeah. Last year, I ended up with in the last going into the playoffs, I had Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and I picked up Deshaun Watson just at the end. I was like trying to play hostage to somebody else. I was trying to. My plan got screwed when Fields got hurt. Both Fields and Hurts got hurt at the end of the year, and it messed up my entire plan because I was going to make a trade and get somebody big, and it just didn't work out. So, but anyway, we're done tonight. Let's get out of here. It's 12 o'clock almost. We've been going 2 hours. We'll be back tomorrow night, 9:30, at about 9:30 after the Giants Padres. Wait, tomorrow night's Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what time the game is tomorrow. I don't know if it's a 6:40 game or not. Might be later, like the Giants play later on Friday nights. Oh, no, they're 6:40. So, yeah, we'll be back about 9:30-ish tomorrow. That sounds like a normal league, but instead of replacing the kicker with an offensive player, we're just replacing. Okay, yeah. All righty, everybody. Let me figure out how to get out of here. I got to get the comment down. Hold on. And that is a wrap. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for joining the NorCal Sports Network tonight. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate it. Arrivederci. Ciao.